Hello, this is Christian. Welcome to Angular. In this short video, we're going to move the footer to a component. Now, in the previous video, we did the navigation already for the menu on the top. So let's go ahead and move that to a component. I'm also going to go and change this to say the flight app title instead of just start bootstrap. So back in here, make sure you're inside the Angular folder. And I'm going to generate a component to this app here, right? So I'm going to navigate to the Angular flight app, and I use the CLI to do that. So ng, G for generate, C for component. It's going to call footer, and I don't need the style sheet, and I also don't need the test. So skip tests, and that should generate the component and the associating template for this component. At the same time, it should add it automatically to the app module right in here. So you can see it added automatically for us if we don't do that. So it's pretty cool. All right, so this can be closed. Now I'm going to go to the HTML index here, and at the very bottom we have the footer. So basically just this little piece right here. Okay, so we can cut that out and clean up here a little bit, make it a little bit lean now. We can save this and go to the footer component and the HTML and just replace the whole thing with what we just have. And the content here, I'm going to put something a little bit more meaningful, I guess. Put here 2000. This will be the flight app. And I put like all rights reserved. There we go. And we can save that, close that. We're pretty much done here. So if you can run your app, you run it's still running, so I don't need to run it, but make sure you run your app and go to the view and see if it's been changed. If it's not, then it's not showing up here. As you can see, it's gone, right? Because we didn't add it to the component yet. Okay, so let's go back to the code, and now in the nav component HTML, we need to open that. And the very bottom of the page, if you scroll all the way down, right here, this is where to put the navigation, either in here or out here. I'm thinking, I can't remember what this one is. Let's see. Let's go to the right top here. So navigation is up here, and this is outside of it. What happens if I put it outside here? I'm kind of curious. So if I put the footer, it would say app footer. I think that's what we call. If I put it there, see what happens. Save that. And you know what? This might not work because this router needs to go in above the footer. So let's move that down to the bottom. The router here we'll learn about later is that we're going to load some content inside this area. So it's like a partial template. So let's put in the very bottom here, and let's save that. And let's go to the browser and see if that's what we have. Okay, so it looks good. So the footer should be last. And I think that's all we needed. So let's press F12, make sure there are no errors in the console. And good. So we're done for this one here. Pretty cool.